So how do you define a life? Is it defined by events? Is it defined by the times you live in? Is it defined by those around you? I think life is defined by moments, and not just specific times where you can say, this is good, or this is bad, but moments in time when you can say, this matters to me. These moments stay with you and you carry them all through your life. To this point, my life had been unexceptional and followed a trajectory familiar to us all: youth, adolescence, and the inevitable pattern of behavior one associates with adulthood. Until one day, my moment of moments, they brought home the squirrel. And when I say home, I mean into the house. I had my suspicions from the start. It certainly looked like a squirrel, but I wouldn't say it behaved like one, not any squirrel I was familiar with. Between you and me, I found him to be standoffish. He was also afforded special privileges. If there was a prohibition for him regarding where one can sit and where one can't, as there certainly is for me, he was brazen enough in his disregard for it. And he had curious eating habits, to say the least. His diet consisted of tiny little acorns, and he consumed them at his leisure and periodically, rather than all at once. And yet, over time, we have found ways to live with one another, and have cobbled together an entente, if you will. I don't think we need to include that. So what do I take away from all this? Are we friends? Not really. Are we enemies? No. I'd have to say, with all our obvious differences, and the disagreements that go along with them, combined with our grudging affection for one another, we seem to have all the requisite ingredients of family.